From a prosecutor to the First Lady of San Francisco, to a fan-favorite Fox News personality, and now the senior advisor of Donald Trump's 2020 presidential campaign, Kimberly Guilfoyle's life has had some interesting chapters. From her over 5-year-long marriage to a Democrat, to her current, unwavering support of the powerful Republican. She has lived two completely different lives since the early 2000s. With her being a staunch ally of the Trump administration, Kimberly Guilfoyle and her boyfriend Donald Trump Jr. have been cited as a match made in political heaven. It seems her life away from the newsroom has been more interesting than the hot topics she used to discuss on cable TV, thanks to her relationship with the First Family. Here are some thrilling truths about Kimberly Guilfoyle. But before unfolding some interesting chapters of the former Fox News host, take some time to subscribe to our channel and ring that bell to stay updated. Political connections and relationships. Kimberly seems to have a thing for men who have settled in politics. Trump Jr. isn't the first man in politics who has been smitten with her. More than a decade before, she became the First Lady of San Francisco, when her then-husband Gavin Newsom became the mayor. They were married from 2001 to 2006. She reportedly said that being a politician's wife was one of the greatest honors of her life. Her gig as a court TV analyst and Newsom's mayoral responsibilities kept them apart for a long time, and thus played a major role in their divorce. Unfortunately, the demands of our respective careers have made it too difficult for us to continue as a married couple, the couple said in a statement. Over the past 10 years, we have developed a tremendous bond of love and respect for each other. That will never change. They officially divorced in February of 2006, but Newsom wouldn't be the last politician enchanted by Guilfoyle. She has also been linked with former White House Communications Director Anthony Scaramucci, after he went through a nasty divorce with his 9 months pregnant wife in 2017. Rumors surfaced after Scaramucci was seen strolling with Kimberly in Rome and house hunting with her in Manhattan. But it seems the former Fox News host has mastered the art of ending all of her long-term relationships on a high note. Not only with Newsom, Kimberly is also close to her second husband, Eric Valenci, a fashion designer and businessman. They were married from 2006 to 2009 and share a son, Ronan Anthony. Kimberly and Trump Jr. made their relationship official in June 2018. Donberly. All of us are used to the trend of portmanteau these days. Kimberly and Trump Jr. are no exception. Kimberly herself has a cute shipping name for the two, #Donberly. In addition, they also have sweet pet names for each other. During one of their public appearances last year, media overheard them calling each other with pet names. The former Fox News host reportedly addresses Don Jr. as Junior Mint. However, he has a less inventive nickname for her, Pooh Bear. Pet names and portmanteau somehow make us feel like they are just another typical romantic pair. Do you like the nicknames that Don Jr. and Kimberly gave themselves? Comment down below. The Kennedys. Kimberly Guilfoyle and her ex-husband Gavin Newsom were addressed as the new Kennedys. In the summer of 2004, Newsom, the new mayor, and the First Lady of San Francisco were photographed for an 8-page spread in Harper's Bazaar. People thought that their marriage would be one of the most glamorous political unions since Jack and Jackie Kennedy, and their 2001 wedding was billed as the social event of the year in San Francisco. Back then, she left her position at the San Francisco District Attorney's Office to campaign for her husband, and supported him while he was voicing for same-sex marriage. 15 years later, a lot has changed. After an amicable divorce from Newsom and a long stint at Fox News, Kimberly has made it to the White House as a conservative cheerleader for the president. Republican forever. Being one of the most talked about political couples in the U.S., were their opposite political beliefs the reason behind the end of her and Newsom's relationship? Let's dig in a bit more on this matter. Her marriage to a liberal Democrat caused a lot of people to wonder if she was a Republican or a Democrat. She says that she has always been a Republican and registered with the party at 18 when she was at the University of California, Davis, and later joined the school's Young Republicans Club. But she never talked about her conservative leanings, even in private. She met the Trump family at charity events after she joined Fox News in 2006. She has been a trusted supporter of Trump ever since he declared his presidential candidacy. Bounty on her head. During the early years of her law career, Kimberly landed the job as Deputy District Attorney and worked in adult and juvenile cases like narcotics, domestic violence, robbery, kidnapping, arson, sexual assault, homicide cases, and more. Her work at the DA's office was much edgier than society gossip. Reportedly in the fall of 2001, just a few days before her marriage to Gavin Newsom, she was given 24-hour police security after a prisoner put a bounty on her head referencing to her aggressive prosecution of a dog mauling case. Around that time, a bulletproof vest was part of her ensemble. The church was even inspected by police before the wedding. Real reason why Kimberly left Fox News. Kimberly joined Fox News in 2006 as the host of the weekend show The Lineup and continued as a regular contributor for the network. She got her big break in 2011 when she was picked as the host of The Five. Serving as the show's legal analyst, she contributed in making the talk show the second most watched program on cable networks by 2013. Though it was announced in June 2017 that Kimberly signed a long-term contract extension, she abruptly left the network a year later in July 2018. While she didn't talk about her decision to walk away from the network, there were several theories. Was it a case of sexual harassment? A new love? New job? What exactly happened? Reportedly, she was accused of some serious allegations, like showing lewd photographs to colleagues, discussing sexual matters at the workplace, and even showing emotionally abusive behavior to hair and makeup artists. According to insiders, many female staff were trying to get away from her, and some even attempted to find a way out of their jobs as Kimberly was under the protection of the network's CEO, Roger Ailes. She was also slammed time and again for her tight-fitting dresses on set. She sat on the far left side on the Five set and displayed her toned legs. Rumors have it that this was Ailes' suggestion. Kimberly also nearly cut her journalism career short by associating on the wrong side of the #MeToo movement. She allegedly pressured some of her female colleagues to support Ailes amid a flood of sexual harassment allegations against the network mogul. In addition to that, many believe that her plan to leave the network came after she got the coveted job in the White House. What do you think was the actual reason behind Kimberly Guilfoyle's departure from Fox News? Lingerie model. Kimberly was a glamour model at some point in her life. However, modeling wasn't her actual dream. She wasn't letting anything get in her way of becoming an attorney. So to pay the bills, she worked various jobs between her college courses. She said in an interview with Cosmopolitan, "When I was in college at UC Davis, I had 3 jobs. I was working at the district attorney's office as an intern. I worked at the clothing store close time. And I was modeling and doing different jobs in and around San Francisco and Sacramento." Kimberly definitely didn't give much importance to her foray into the modeling industry. However, she was not just a regular model, as she was working for a big company. She told People, "I modeled everything from clothes, swimwear, and lingerie, including Victoria's Secret. I met an incredible number of interesting people through modeling, and really learned a lot about self-confidence and self-worth." Today, Kimberly has moved far from her past and says that she doesn't regret any of the different jobs she did to fulfill her dreams. Is Kimberly going to find a long-lasting partner in Don Jr.? Let us know in the comments. Give us the thumbs up if you liked the video and subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon as you go.